In this video, I'm going to discuss the 5 ways to ensure you're one of the biggest losers of all time. Now, I've chosen to frame it this way because thinking in reverse is a way to solve problems by looking at them from the other side. You start thinking about what you shouldn't do or how to get the opposite result. So instead of just focusing on how to succeed, you also consider how you might fail or make things harder for yourself and work to avoid those to make sure that you can win. For example, right? Imagine you want to get fit and healthy. So instead of planning your workouts, think about what might stop you. Things like eating junk food, skipping exercise days, or not sleeping enough can hurt your progress. And by noticing these bad habits, you can avoid them and take the opposite steps to reach your goals. So let's get right to it. The first way to make sure that you can successfully go down in the Hall of Fame for losers is to keep your goal vague. You should keep your goal flexible, very general, and undefined. You don't want to box yourself in with specifics or a clear destination. If you do that, you might actually get somewhere, and we don't want that. We want to be really good at not focusing our efforts, right? And here are some great examples. I want to be fit, or I want to be rich. These are wide goals that many people have, and you're sure to not achieve them if you keep them unclear. Number 2. Don't plan or keep track of your progress. If you want to make sure you don't reach your goals, just wing it. Turn off your GPS so you stay lost and don't know where you are. People who are good at failing and staying stuck let life happen to them and only react to it. If you want to feel like you're running on a hamster wheel, this is the way to do it. Don't break your goals into small steps. Make them so big that they seem overwhelming and hard to handle. You want to leave them open-ended so you can keep putting things off and not make any progress. Also, you want to ignore any resources that you might need. And that way, you'll run into unexpected problems and delays. Right? Number 3 is have a negative mindset and lose motivation. The easiest way to not reach a goal, especially a really hard one, is to doubt yourself and think negatively about the possibility of achievement. You really want to lose motivation, disconnect from why the goal was important in the first place, and ignore stress management altogether. Another great tip to kill your spirit and drive is to disconnect from other people who have similar ambitions. Right? That way, you can't be inspired, share ideas, or work together to learn helpful tips faster. When people are divided and alone, failure often follows. Number 4 is you want to make sure you have no sense of urgency or accountability. So if you try to succeed without anyone like you around and without regular check-ins, you only have a 24% chance of making it. Having no deadline in place is clutch. A great way to make sure that you fall flat on your face. And by not reviewing your progress with others, you don't have to worry about changing anything. Since you're alone, there won't be any feedback or support. This means you won't have anything to adjust or fix. And by the way, I hope you're taking notes on this. I feel like I'm on the road. And here's the last one. Number 5 is you want to be inconsistent in action. I can't stress this enough. You should really avoid any type of habit establishment. This way, you won't create routines or daily practices to help you. You should also procrastinate a lot. Put off tasks so that distractions can take up your time and slow down your progress. Basically, you should give up easily and stop trying whenever a challenge or problem comes up. Instead of pushing through, right, you need to be ready to quit quickly. Otherwise, something might actually work out. And that's definitely not what we want. Trust me. So there you have it. My top 5 strategies for successfully becoming one of the biggest losers of all time. And if you kept up with me reversing my sarcasm and flipping the items as I went through them, then you're on the right path. To finish, I want to be clear and tell you the 5 steps in simple words so you can avoid everything I just mentioned and reach your goals with ease. Number 1, you want to define your goal clearly. Specify exactly what you want to achieve to focus your efforts. Number 2, you want to plan and keep track of your progress. Create a detailed plan and regularly monitor where you are with it. Third is to create a positive mindset and stay motivated. Keep a good attitude and stay excited to overcome challenges during your journey. Number 4 is create a sense of urgency and be accountable. You want to act swiftly and hold yourself responsible for your actions. Number 5, be consistent in action. Take regular steps towards your goal to build the momentum. Right now, I'm sure you've heard those items before. I'm well aware of that, and that's why I recommend that they be paired with the following 3 items for best results and consistency to apply. right? Otherwise, as history has shown, there's a very low percentage chance that you follow through on the items for an extended period of time. So first, you want to find someone that's done it or is doing it and can help you identify and attack your goal properly. Next, you want to submerge yourself in information related to the development of whom you need to become in order to achieve that goal. And lastly, put yourself on a team or in a program in an environment that provides the culture necessary to make your actions effortless. The right culture drives the right action. Now give it a shot and leave me a comment if you have any questions. But hey, those are lessons I've learned from my experiences along my journey. What are yours? Many people have high expectations for themselves, but struggle to take the necessary steps to achieve them. They often don't know where to start, feel stuck, become isolated on their journey, and quit. And I don't want you to be one of them. Until next time, persist until success happens. Push.